Can I do the intro now? Okay. Hi. My name is Lady Pelvic with Pelvic Plays. And this is my best friend.
Oh my god.
Are you ready to play?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay, so where do we leave off at?
Oh, Chihiro's dead. Clearly that dumbbell was the murder weapon because she was hit with some sort of blunt object, but they won't let us investigate it yet. Oh, look. Yeah, there we go. There's a dumbbell on the floor. And this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell.
This is like some, literally kindergarten writing. There's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Wow. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her.
Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
Oh my god. I don't imagine it could have been anything else.
Locker
Alright.
room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
She's an android. Alright.
It's my dream.
If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating.
Fuck you.
I want it. Should we just read? I guess we're just gonna reinvestigate whatever.
The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust.
Okay. I guess we'll
Yeah.
examine your picture.
The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder.
We should probably do the straight up body.
Yeah, that's probably good. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead
Very
body.
strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork.
Well, but
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that.
blood splatters.
Oh, good. Well, too.
Okay. I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice.
What makes you say that?
Why does she only have one eye open?
That's her aesthetic.
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise, like what you do in a locker, or like in the exercise room, right? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 a.m. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it.
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up.
Oh shit, camera down. We're back, bitches! Okay.
So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But that she also would have not come with someone else. That also she would have come with someone else.
It's a possibility, I think. Nice, Sue. Sakura's
No.
account has been... Fuck you. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All, I need to get stronger. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
sure did. Which, I guess, explains the trip down here.
But did she really... But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. Where's Sakura at? Where's Sakura at?
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
You can go.
The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be.
Nice.
Mondo's account has been...
Now, I believe it's time for us to move on.
I'm gonna start reading Makoto as an android, okay?
Alright.
Huh? Already? When he's doing his thinking shit.
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true,
Let's
but...
go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed.
He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time.
Was that you saying that or him? Because that was both. Because you started off with a weird voice. So, this is our next location.
Huh? This place is related to the investigation?
Wow, the entrance to the boy and girl locker room? Who would have thought? Oh my god.
Figure
Figure it
it-
out yourself. It's so fun if you don't, right?
Did we ever investigate the bloodstain?
I don't think we need to. I'll go back.
Okay.
I'll go back, but he said we should proceed.
Yeah, but the blood splatters were not where she was hung up. So that's
I mean, she's
probably what's gonna let us know that she was not killed
Alright,
exactly where she was.
let's
Maybe,
go.
I don't know.
See, I think we actually got it. 'Cause I just clicked out the girl's door.
Fine.
There are plenty of other things left to check here. I mean, guess we'll check on the floaties.
There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Yeah! Woo! A flotation donut. I don't think it's related to what happened to Chihiro. Yeah!
I like how happy you get.
The boys' locker room, maybe?
I guess so.
Or not.
That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot.
Oh, the scanner! It should let us know who...
Checked in. Look at you,
Oh.
Makoto.
If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
He said that, then quickly and sharply... Oh, he said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
I guess.
Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbooks, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I could see right through you.
See right through me?
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in
In
there.
other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Could have said it fucking self.
Good lord, you're simple.
But am I wrong?
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is strictly prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So, you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that it's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in the mental faculties, so... Are you okay? Oh, you fucking freaked out. I was like, did I say that wrong? I was like, I thought that was right. I was like, so, I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall?
That'll help you understand what's going on.
Card reader has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself?
Here. I watched the anime, so I know.
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here?
So, you finally found them.
Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka.
You can go ahead and confirm it yourself.
I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka Maizono, I don't know why. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook.
Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main Holly handbooks have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second.
Very
What's wrong?
strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on.
Is it broken? Whose is it?
The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up.
Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs.
Pummeled with baseballs.
Thank you for repeating that.
The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
So, what are your thoughts so far?
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. A super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters. Okay? So then that means Chihiro did something with it? She was the programmer, right?
She was the programmer.
I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit.
Yeah. We need to find out who killed Chihiro.
To be exact, not quite.
Huh? Not quite?
Can't just continue the conversation?
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then, you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Obviously. Yes.
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Okay, thank you for repeating yourself. And
Yeah.
I know you have a record.
Genocide Jack.
Yeah.
They say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder.
But words mean little right now.
I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Please go on.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, what the fuck?
Don't make
Oh, I have a... Okay, let's try that. Yes.
Is there really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you
It's all
need.
clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
Evidence? Does something like that really... Ah! Hey, you two! Big trouble! Need your help!
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please! You gotta help me!
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me!
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency!
An emergency? An emergency? Is it an emergency? Because what happened? It's an emergency. Wowzy, what happened? It's an emergency. What's going on?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? I was like,
Very strange.
since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. She must love that.
I know.
I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself, even though I literally fucking repeated myself with the genocide
Jack?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely.
You're right.
Okay, now I'm going to save, and then I'm actually going to go to our other file. Does that make sense to you? Okay, cool. And I'm going to cut, like, all of this out. So they... But I'm going to save this just for... What? Like, this part right here, like, us talking, whatever. So that way I'm going to cut it, and it's just going to... They're not going to see the switcheroo. Okay, and then we're going to load on real thing. So that way, see, they'll never see, like, our free time thing. So continue. Yes. We should be in front of Toko's room. Okay, cool. Alright.
Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency.
Can we open it? Like, what?
Is
I guess
Toko inside?
I guess.
You guys are too slow.
I think you're just too fast. So, what's the emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, to see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird
That's
stuff?
fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah, good idea.
It's doing the skip thing again. The scroll thingy. What?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Are you not gonna go into Toko's room?
I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh.
Ding dong! The door swung open, slowly and silently. Oh, it's on auto.
Yeah, but how do we take this up? Oh,
You
shit.
click whatever button you...
Holy crap. No, do the thing.
What?
What? Hang on.
Oh, leave me
What?
alone.
Leave me alone. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to take it off auto. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, that's you anyway.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But
Um,
could you open up
They're talking.
Yeah, he's
just for a
talking.
second?
Mhm.
Oh, allow it. Huh? Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Yeah.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago...
Is she speaking? I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
I mean, so it just seems too easy that it would be Toko who's the murderer.
Right.
Because, like, everything is pointing to her having like some alter ego that's Genocide Jack, and I'm trying to give the game enough credit that that's not what they're doing.
I feel like it's the typical like red herring. Like, oh, we're all
Yeah.
they're pushing this so hard where it's like,
Yeah.
so I won't argue with that. Like, I agree that the game is pushing that really hard.
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Her lover.
Byakuya.
Byakuya, where are you?
Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong!
Ayoi
a few
died.
moments-
Oh.
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Huh? Bakula!
Yeah.
It's Byakuya. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Okay, we'll just not talk about the promise. That's fine.
Right.
Oh,
thank
oh,
you.
oh, oh my god.
Hold on.
Do you have some balls?
Are you useful? Oh gosh. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions,
Your
I'm
face
sure.
says otherwise.
Yeah. I was like,
But
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just get Hina and take care of her. Just let Hina take care of her. Fucking Christ. Do something about this bitch. I don't know.
oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
You ever see like a scene in an anime where a guy or like somebody just walks up like stupid fast? Like that was what I envisioned just now.
Byakuya!
And I hurried to catch up. Or let's see, you might have fucking fuck.
I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room.